Don't you get surprised about how aircraft do not crash each other, even though there could be thousands of them in the airspace or the atmosphere? In aviation, there is a field called the air traffic control field. This field is made up of flight controllers, or in general, air traffic controllers. Flight controllers are basically ground personnel who monitor the movement of aircraft in an airspace, communicate and direct pilots during their flight to prevent them from crashing in general or probably crashing each other. Some radio equipment used by these flight controllers are the ATC transpondent, which is used to determine the altitude of an aircraft in an airspace. Also, the GPS, which is used to spot the exact location of an aircraft in an airspace, and many more. Flight controllers are categorized into the en route controllers and tower controllers. With how the en route flight controllers operate, every controller is provided with a specific marked area in the airspace, and that controller is responsible for every aircraft that navigates along his or her specified area. Every flight controller's marked area may contain about 15 to 20 aircraft. Therefore, this controller will have to take into consideration the speed, altitude, timing, and the exact location of each and every aircraft in his or her specified area to prevent them from crashing each other. Considering the speed, a flight controller may authorize the pilot to move his or her aircraft at a very high speed of about 920 km per hour. And in that same specified airspace, that controller will authorize another pilot in another aircraft to move at a bit slower speed rate of about 800 km per hour. This will prevent these aircraft from crossing each other's path and also automatically avoiding crashing. Considering the altitude, a flight controller may also authorize a pilot to fly his or her aircraft to a higher altitude of about 37,000 feet. And at the same time, in that same specified airspace, this controller will also authorize another pilot of another aircraft to move at a bit lower altitude of about 31,000 feet. This will prevent these aircrafts from crashing each other. Flight controllers also monitor the GPS of every aircraft, and that when a pilot is deviating from his or her route, this traffic controller will authorize the pilot to maintain his or her bearing. When an aircraft is getting to the end of an air traffic controller's marked area, this particular air traffic controller will coordinate and hand over this aircraft to the next air traffic controller by giving this air traffic controller a signal that there is an incoming plane entering his or her marked area or airspace. This particular process will continue throughout the journey until this aircraft reaches its destination. With tower controllers, they are only responsible for incoming and outgoing planes. That is, giving signals to pilots in aircraft that are about to take off from the runway, or giving signals to pilots in aircraft that are about to land on the runway. Air traffic control is one of the most difficult fields in aviation, since it involves more complicated mathematics, engineering, and geography work. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and share for more aviation content. Thank you.